Hey everybody, today's review is going to be of the Titan Y-Dip bar. This is Titan's version of Rogue's Toro, I think they call it, the Toro, or the Matador? They call it the Matador. So the Y-Dip bar is just using a name that's more descriptive of the shape of it. So I got this thing. Without further ado, this is what it's all about. So here's what it looks like. This is actually one of the better put together pieces of Titan gear I've got. It's got the smooth powder coat finish on it, not the sort of rough one that you get with Rogue. I do love Rogue powder coating, as I've said many times before, but this is really good. I think overall the build quality of this was excellent. It is attached to the rack, and I'll back up and show you. So I like to put it on the inside of the rack, the idea being that the rack won't tip over if you're doing this on the inside, and it's plenty of room for me to do dips. I do this primarily trying to lean my body and get some lower pec. I know that some folks do it straight up and down, and then they're doing more of like a pure tricep dip. It just attaches to your rack this way with the typical pin. So this one is longer than the ones that usually show up, I think. So I don't know though, it looks like actually this is probably exactly the same length. So there you go, it's like a 4-inch hitch pin with a cotter pin. This wire was not on it to begin with. I put this on myself. I just like to have the wires with the cotter pins just so you don't lose them, and if you drop them, they're easy to find. So you can see on the back the welding, it's got filler material all the way around the outside, but it's not really bad. And so again, the paint finish is a little bit glossy, and I think it works great. So I'll just demonstrate doing a few things here. This is typical Titan versus Rogue stuff, where I'm sure the Rogue version of this, the Matador, I think it's called, the Matador is probably extremely awesome. And the Titan piece is basically ripping off Rogue. I don't mean to be pejorative about this, but you know, they kind of take Rogue's designs and they get them made over in China, and they're cheaper. So I'll just demonstrate a few reps on here, and then in the closing screen I'll just list what the price delta is on this. So for those of you who like Rogue, you're probably still not going to be convinced, but for those of you looking to save a few bucks, Titan is definitely one way to go. It's my third set, so I'm not sure how much left in the tank right now. And I'm trying to get some tilt so I'm getting lower pec. And that's it. Pretty simple piece of gear. I did notice that when I just had the one rack and I mounted it on the outside of the rack, wobbled a little bit, felt a little bit unsteady. Right now with my dual rack setup and setting it up in the middle though, it's rock solid, no wobble, no shake, nothing. Actually feels great. So here are the prices. Good luck everybody. As usual, Titan, Rogue, can't really go wrong either way. Both make great stuff. Just depends on how much you want to spend. Have a great workout, everybody. We'll see you soon.